Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading for the rest of October 2021. This is a general reading, so please remember that everything may or may not resonate with you. I simply ask you take what resonates and just leave the rest. If something does resonate with you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, as I am growing this channel, and that would allow me to continue to put out readings for you all. And finally, I am taking personal readings right now. So if you are interested, the information will be in the description box below. All right, let's get started and let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. All right. And I'm going to see what the current energy is for you all, and then move into the next 2 weeks and see what's maybe coming in for you. All right. So we have the reverse magician in the mirror. I'm so sorry if there's a glare. I'm going to try and make sure you can see the cards. Reverse third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And we have the victory card. All right, Sagittarius. So it feels as if some of you all, I don't know, it feels like some of you all are maybe coming out of a time in your life where you felt powerless, where you have felt maybe like low energy, you maybe haven't been excited about something, or it's almost like you've been feeling like you don't have the power to change something or to do something, or to make it to the next step in your life. So I don't know, this can be really any general area, but specifically this feels like maybe like personal. So maybe like career, or something with your job situation, something maybe with education, or maybe just something having to do with you taking the next step to something in your life. And it just feels like you've been struggling with like, can I do this? Or I don't know if I can do this, or I don't know if I can, meet this goal, if I can get this business off the ground. But it's just something in which you have felt like maybe giving up on, something that maybe you've been thinking about, maybe just not finishing or just stopping completely, because it just feels like you're not sure if you're ever going to take it or get to the next step that you've been trying to work towards. Okay. So it feels like you are currently in this energy right now, or this energy is starting to maybe leave you, because we have the victory card, which shows that Spirit is telling you to keep on, to keep working at what you've been doing, even if maybe you haven't been getting the results that you've wanted, because you're doing it for a reason, and this is all a part of your journey, and that maybe it won't work out exactly how or when you want it to, but Spirit is telling you that it is going to work out. You are going to reach and accomplish all the goals you have set for yourself, but you have to be open to maybe changing the route and changing the way to get there. Okay. I'm going to see if angels can maybe clarify or provide any more specific. Let's see. Do the work. Yep. Spirit is telling you that you feel like giving up right now. You feel like you're not sure if you want to continue on with what you've been doing. So like I said, I feel like this is maybe some type of work that you've been doing, whether on yourself, actual work in like your career or educational. But Spirit is telling you to do the work. Keep at it. Do not give up. You have the power, even if you don't feel like you do right now. These are two of the most powerful cards in the deck that show that you have all of the resources you need to reach your goals. What you're working towards is going to be victorious, but you cannot stop just because it's not working out the way that you want it to. Spirit is telling you that you are on this path and things are happening for a reason, and you will see why it's happening in due time. But right now you have to stay in the thick of it. Don't pull yourself out just because you're not getting the results that you want on the time that you want, but just know that the universe has a way of working out things the way they're meant to be worked out. And that's exactly what's going on with you, Sagittarius. So Spirit is telling you, please do not give up. Realize that our results come from hard work. Getting what you want takes hard work, and everything is not going to be rainbows and sunshine. Everything is not going to be love and light. But you have to remember that it's important to do, you have to remember that, it's important to stay the course, and remember that things will work out in due time. Okay. So Spirit is definitely telling you to please do the work. Do not stop, Sagittarius. We have the Sun. Yeah. everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out. We have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, door to romance. So some may look at that card and think that it is maybe about relationships, and it could be in your case. So definitely, take what resonates and take how it resonates. But in this case, I'm getting more of career, educational wise, more like life purpose. So it feels like you all have been working towards something that you really care deeply about, something that's very close to your heart, something that you really want for yourself, but you have faced setbacks and you have felt powerless. Spirit is telling you that you have bright new beginnings coming in for you, and what you're going to end up doing, or what you're going to find yourself doing, is going to be something very close to your heart. It's going to be something that you're passionate about, something that fulfills you, something that fulfills your soul's purpose, and you're really going to love what you do. So maybe if you're in a job that you hate right now, that you're not happy about, and you've been thinking or trying to make moves to a better situation or a better career, maybe going into business for yourself, or just something that your heart is actually in, Spirit is telling you that this is going to work out, especially with the victory card. But you have to make sure you do the work and put in that time, and don't give up even if it does not go the way you want it to. And just know that you have bright new beginnings coming in for you. I feel like a lot of you all are really creative souls, and also very spiritual souls as well. So I feel like for some of you all, this can be something related to the arts. Maybe you're a writer, a photographer, an artist, but something really creative. And if not that, I'm also getting spiritual pursuits. So some of you all could be maybe healers, light workers yourselves, card readers as well. I mean, who knows? But it feels like it's very spiritual for you as well. And I see some of you all really merging the two, creative practices as well as spiritual practices into one. So Spirit is again telling you that you're going to find really like your heart's desire in this thing, but you cannot give up. And I feel like the next few weeks is going to be a really important time in reaching this goal. And it's going to be really a turning point for a lot of you all. Let's see, Spirit, can you clarify guardian angel? Okay, yep. So a lot of you all maybe put a lot on yourselves, and you try to take on everything without asking for help. Spirit is asking you that you are strong. You are very strong individuals. You're really headstrong, but please ask for help. Do not feel like you have to do everything on your own, because it feels like the help of others is going to be an important part of you reaching this goal that you are ultimately trying to reach. Okay. And it feels like you're really actually going to need, at least some help or some guidance, whether that's calling in your spirit team, if it's a more spiritual pursuit, or even asking, maybe family or friends to maybe give you some guidance or tips or mentorship, or just helping you, put something together. But it just feels like you all tend to take on too much, or you won't ask for help. And that, you're kind of standing in your own way, because there are plenty of valuable people out there and valuable resources that you could be taking advantage of that could really just take you to that next step, but you're not taking advantage of it. So Spirit is telling you to please take advantage of it. Take advantage of Spirit as well, or whatever higher power you believe in. I do not care. But take advantage of that and call them for their help. And especially, like I said, for some of you all, I feel like it is a more spiritual pursuits that you have been really focused on as of lately. So it's some type of like spiritual evolution or transformation, and you are really moving more towards your soul's purpose. And so Spirit is telling you to please, call on them and ask them for guidance. Ask them, is this the right decision? Because they're sending you signs and messages all the time. And you have, guardian angels and, spirit guides there for you. So start to use these resources as well as your physical resources that are here on, in this 3D world. Okay. Let's see. Any more messages, spirits, for Sagittarius? Okay. God is of the moon. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you all are very spiritual beings. Yeah, 1st chakra, Archangel Michael, walking away. Yeah. A lot of you all are very spiritual beings. I feel like for some of you all, I keep on saying over and over again, but I'm definitely getting that energy from this reading. I feel like some of you all are really starting to align yourselves and really connecting with the divine, and maybe you're doing something or interested in pursuing something in that area, and it feels like that is going to be the best path for success for you, as well as, you know, following your heart and what you want to do. If you are worried about whether it's going to be financially stable or just if you're going to have security, Spirit is telling you that please don't worry about that. The universe supports you as long as you are following your heart's desire and your soul's purpose. But you do not worry about security. It feels like some of you all are going to be very powerful and just very effective. You're going to help so many people in whatever it is that you're interested in. And it seems like this thing that you're working towards is going to be so successful for you that you'll be able to ultimately leave behind anything that no longer suits you. So like, let's say you're working in a job that you hate, that you cannot stand at all. Spirit is telling you that if you follow, you know, if you follow like your heart's desire and your soul's purpose, that it's going to be so secure enough for you that you're going to be able to walk away and leave that job or leave that situation. But again, you have to do the work. You have to trust in the universe, and you have to ask for help when necessary. But it does feel like this is going to be very successful for you. And this feels like a really positive reading for you all, Sagittarius. It feels like once you start to come out of this maybe slump that you've been in, or this fearful place of worry that you've been in, that things are really, and you start to embrace, you know, like what you really want to do and what you've been put here to do, then things are really going to turn around for you. And like, you're not going to fail. Like, you're not going to lose if you really follow your heart and your soul's purpose. Okay. We also have opportunity and change, and we have learning experience. Yeah. What you are going through right now, or what you have just come out of, and it could be some type of like dark night of the soul, or just some type of really negative life-changing situation. Spirit is telling you to please look at it as a learning experience. It's almost like it happened, or it's happening to you right now, as a way to really put you back or put you on the right path that you're supposed to be on. So please look at that as a learning experience. Look at it as, you know, you had to go through this. You had to learn these things to really set you up for the next part of your life. Opportunity and change, especially coupled with the walking away. I think this is a really pivotal point in your life for going after what you want. And it feels like, it feels like some of you all are really kind of going through some type of evolution, especially of the soul. So it's like you've gone through a lot, or you are going through a lot. But this is all leading you where you're supposed to be, and especially for change and purposeful change, change that is really just going to, I don't know, get you to that final step that you've been trying to get to. Okay. But again, you have to, you know, look at everything you've been through as learning experience. Make sure you're remembering what you've learned through these things. And just don't be afraid to go after what you want, and don't be afraid to do the work. Do not give up if things are not going your way. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. I'm going to see if the ancestors have any messages for you. A few of my cards just popped out, so I'm gonna find them and then put them up. Let's see. And if you are enjoying this reading, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, as I am growing this channel, and every, you know, subscription does help and allow me to put out more readings for you all. Okay. Remember who you are. Remember how powerful you are. Remember that you have all the resources necessary to make things happen for you. If you felt like things are not going the way you want them to, if you feel like things are never going to work out, or if you felt that way recently, Spirit is telling you to please remember how powerful you truly are, how protected you are, how divine you are, right? Because we're all made in the image of, you know, whatever higher power we believe in. So just remember just how amazing and wonderful you are. And that is going to be an important part of really, you know, making it to where you want to be and accomplishing your goals, is tapping into that divine energy that is, you know, within all of us. And so you tapping back into your power, recognizing and then tapping into that power. I mean, once you start to do that, you're going to be unstoppable. You will be unstoppable. And I think that's going to be an important part, especially over the next few weeks, is trying to get back to that person that you were always designed to be. Okay. I don't know, Spirit is saying that they have been sending you a lot of signs and messages through nature. So I don't know if some of you all have like different symbols or things you've been seeing lately, like maybe like butterflies more and more. Maybe you've been seeing more, like certain types of birds. But Spirit is saying that they have been sending messages to you and asking you to please pay attention to them, because they are trying to answer some of the questions that you all have and some of the fears and worries that you all have been having. They've been trying to help you on your journey, but some of you all are not really paying attention. And especially because I feel like some of you all are healers and spiritual beings yourselves. Spirit is asking you to please reconnect with Mother Earth. We draw a lot of our power and our wisdom and our energy from Mother Earth. And I mean, it feels like that's going to be a source of inspiration for a lot of you all, especially if you're unsure on where to go next, what step to take next. It feels like going out into nature and really just reconnecting and tapping into that divine energy is really going to help you and really just bring kind of like an aha moment to some of you all, especially over the next few weeks. So if you're able to, definitely prioritize that in your lives, especially if you used to do that and you kind of have gotten away from that. Spirit is asking you to please come back and please just reconnect, because they're there waiting for you and trying to guide you. Okay. All right, ancestors, any last messages for Sagittarius? Connect with water. Yeah. Again, I feel like a lot of you all can draw power from water, from different bodies of water. So whether you live near the ocean, a lake, a pond, just something, a river, just something, some type of water, because there's so much energy as well. And I mean, me myself, I get a lot of my energy and a lot of my downloads, and I channel a lot when I'm near the water, when I go to the beach, because I'm able to connect even more to spirit that way. So it definitely feels like for those of you who have been trying to maybe grow spiritually, or you're in the midst of like a spiritual transformation, definitely take time to connect with nature, with Mother Earth, as well as with the water if you have access to it, because again, I feel like that's going to be an aha moment for some of you all if you are able to tap into this powerful source that we take for granted, that's really there for us all the time. So overall, Sagittarius, this is actually a positive reading. It feels like some of you all are coming out of this maybe a dark time in your life, and you are starting to reclaim your power, or you have reclaimed your power, and Spirit is telling you to please do the work, start moving, going forward with that idea that you have, because it is going to be successful and it's going to bring so much fulfillment and joy into your life. And Spirit is telling you, please do not give up, and look at any negative experiences that you have been through as learning experiences, and just know that you have the power to change and walk away from any situation that is no longer serving you. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I will see y'all next time.